Biology, part 253, ecology, our ecosystem. So we discuss energy and ecosystems. Ecology and ecosystems. Ecology is the study of interactions between living organisms and their environment. The study of a single species is called archaeology, and considers the behavior of the populations and the reasons for their abundance and distribution of particular organisms. Synecology is the study of complete ecosystems consisting of many different species which interact with each other and with their own living surroundings. A good example of an ecosystem is provided by a forest. This contains trees, smaller plants, birds, animals, and soil microorganisms, together with the non-living components of the soil, such as rock particles, organic remains, and inorganic salts. Ecosystems are affected by climate factors, including sunlight, rain, wind, and humidity. All these things work together to form a balanced yet constantly changing unit of nature. To keep such a system in equilibrium, energy is required. This is supplied directly or indirectly by sun and usually centers the ecosystem through the process of photosynthesis carried out by the green plants. Energy is passed from the organisms to the organisms in the form of food. Consequently, the study of the feeding relation is a good starting point for the general discussion of energy flow in the ecosystem. So there is food chains, food webs, trophic levels, and they are needed for different species, of course. Next, we have got the ecological pyramids. There are top consumers, secondary consumers, primary consumers, and producers. There is increase in size at the top, and there is increase in numbers at the bottom. Then there are carnivores, herbivores, and green plants. And the other side of the diagram, we've got the tertiary consumers, secondary consumer, primary consumers, and producers. Then we've got carnivores, and zooplankton, and the phytoplankton as we find them. Ecological energetics. It is important to remember that the transfer of the materials represent that the ecological pyramids continue energy flowing through the trophic levels or replaced by the input from the sun and is lost mainly through the respiration and radiation of the heat. The study of the dynamics of this system energy flow is called the ecological energies. The amount of the solar radiation reaching an ecosystem varies according to the latitude, and we find them accordingly. We've got the swamp and the marsh, we've got tropical rainforest, temperate forest, coniferous forest, we've got agricultural land, we've got chaparral scrub, we've got temperature grasslands, we've got tundra, we've got extreme deserts, we've got aquatic ecosystems, reefs, we've got estuaries, we've got continental shelves, we've got open oceans, we've got lakes and streams. And then there are reflected heat, there is evaporation, transpiration, there is respiration of the heat losses, there are decomposers, litter dead organic matters, parasites exposed on wind and water, primary consumers, producers imposed through the wind, rain, and streams. And as we move along with it, we get the modern methods of agriculture have increased the productivity far in excess of that natural ecosystem. However, the benefits which arise from the reduction of the wastage through them are not just properly realized.